Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another thrilling episode of Twins Talk Tubi. I'm here with my sister Sandra, and I'm Sonia. Hi.
Hi.
So, we are continuing our home invasion series with a new movie this week. This movie that we're going to review is called Lay Me Down to Sleep, and it came out in 2020. And the synopsis goes like this. A young mother battling postpartum depression and the tragic loss of her husband struggles in a lonely and friendless existence. She's failing at her job, she can't sleep or stay awake, and soon notices that someone may be breaking into her home. Her psychiatrist feels this is nothing more than a symptom of her depression, but the truth is worse than her darkest dreams. Okay. As always, we're going to start with our first time reaction of the movie. On a count of three, you'll have it. Ready?
Mhm.
One, two, three.
Mm.
This was a dud.
So I actually liked the premise of the movie, but I thought that it went too far into the movie to see the intruder coming in.
It took too long.
It took too long for that whole, and the movie wasn't really long.
No. That was
And
the good thing about it, that it was like maybe an hour and 10 minutes.
yeah, but it took at least 30, 40 minutes into the movie before you even see this intruder that was coming in. Everything else was just her kind of going about her day in the house with the baby and going to the psychiatrist
Yeah.
and thinking about her husband that died, that killed himself. And it just, it got boring. And then when you actually see this guy coming into her place, it's like, oh, okay. But
Something's gonna
that
happen now. And
something's
then
gonna
it
happen,
kind
but
of,
that it didn't save it.
no.
It didn't. I thought it would like start something, some like the thriller stuff would start happening and some kind of excitement, but it never
First of all,
got
it
there.
looks like they shot it on like an iPhone or something. It
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't, and they're making it look, so they're making it look like it's kind of artsy type of film, but it wasn't. So that type
no.
of shoot didn't make sense. It was too slow. It was too slow. It didn't, I mean, it was too slow. It was boring.
Yeah.
I was just kind of standing there watching it to watch it because we're doing this thing, but this is a movie that if I started after a while, I would have shut it off.
Yeah.
I didn't need to watch it. I didn't, I don't know. It, I mean, later we find so throughout the whole movie, you see her, she's going about her day, like you said, with the baby and kind of doing her things and kind of thinking about her husband and just being depressed. She's obviously depressed. She's worried. She's trying to work and it's not things are not working out. She's a writer and
Yeah.
um, you know, you see her kind of making coffee all the time. Not all the time, but it seems like every day, you see her
She has
making
like a routine.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then, like you said, the intruder guy comes in and he's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And, it's just goes through that hot mess of interactions, and then it gets to the end, and they find out that yes, someone was coming into your house, and because she was kind of thinking someone was coming in her house, and like the synopsis of the psychiatrist thought she was like just depressed and whatever. She was blacking out, throughout the day, and she was thinking something was going on, and then she finds out later that yes, someone was coming into her house and he was drugging her the coffee
The
creamer,
creamer.
and that's why she was always passing out.
He
She was
saw everything that she was doing. He knew like her routine.
yeah,
So he
everything.
knew that like whatever, every night she would make a cup of coffee and he put drugs in the creamer so it would knock her out. And that's how he was able to get in and do whatever he did to her and and be undetected.
Yeah, yeah.
That he's
um
been stalking her basically since she had the baby, which is
right,
like even creepier,
right, yeah.
you know.
So I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't have anything else to say about this movie
I
because
mean, yeah.
that was it. And you know, I don't know.
Yeah, it
I
was
wouldn't. I mean, again, it is short. It is a short movie, so you can watch it if you want. But I personally wouldn't recommend it. I just
no.
thought it was boring and not entertaining.
If you're looking for something even remotely ex exciting in the slightest bit, don't watch this movie.
That's just yeah, agree.
It
Okay.
would, yeah,
Yeah, it was a pretty. It was a pretty much of a dud.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. And we'll be back next time for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi. Where you can find our episodes here on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, The Horror Flick Chicks. And we also have a podcast called Horror Flick Chicks Podcast. And that's also here on YouTube. And you can find our podcast streaming on several audio platforms as well. And you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Remember the name Horror Flick Chicks. Check us out. Give us a comment. Let us know what you think. And make sure you subscribe to our channel. All right. Until next time, we are the twins, and this is Twin Talk TV. And peace out. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.